This eruption would begin, then another. Soon, a ring of monstrous explosions 50 miles wide would be spewing molten rock and burning gases across the landscape.
Certainly within 100 miles of Yellowstone, there wouldn't be much that was not destroyed.
High in the atmosphere, the ash cloud would surround the planet, sending temperatures plunging. Global agriculture would fall into chaos. How do we know it will happen? Because it's happened before. The evidence is etched into the geologic record of past supervolcanoes. There are 1,500 volcanoes around the world. But there are fewer than 10 supervolcanoes. The ones with the potential to not only destroy the surrounding area, but to create a global disaster. And Yellowstone is one of these supervolcanoes.
Imagine something 10,000 times the size of Mount St. Helens. It's almost unimaginable.
Unlike a conventional volcano with its crater atop a mountain, Yellowstone's crater is so large it can only be seen from the air. This is the rim of a monstrous crater called a caldera that collapsed into the magma chamber during the last super eruption. It's large enough to hold the city of Los Angeles.
People drive 35 miles, 45 miles commuting to work in that. Well, that's the distance across this caldera.
And this is only the last of 3 monstrous calderas formed over the past 2 million years.
The volcanic history of Yellowstone is really marked by these 3 giant cataclysmic eruptions of the scale that we haven't seen in, history of man, really.
The first eruption vented somewhere around 600 cubic miles of material. And if you took all of that and you spread it out over the state of Texas, you'd have about 12 feet thick of deposit.